the most holy land of the Christian religion, where thousands of Christians come every day to pray. But they might not know that right beneath their feet are hidden such terrible truths that, if revealed, the entire Christian world will tremble. This Vatican City, spread across just 49 acres right in the middle of Rome, is the world's smallest yet most mysterious and powerful country. Many also believe that the entire world is controlled from here. Although millions of people standing in St. Peter's Square are mesmerized looking at that giant dome, they don't know that the real mystery lies in the deep darkness, in that place where the entry of common people is forbidden forever. Today, we will enter that forbidden world, where such terrible truths are hidden that might change the entire Christian faith and history. So let's step into the mysterious corridors and vaults of the Vatican City. Imagine 1,200 years of history, thousands of secret documents, millions of letters, all hidden inside a dark vault. The Vatican's secret archives, which has now been renamed the Apostolic Archive. But can all truth be hidden just by changing the name? This fearful place remained locked for centuries, where the most dangerous, most controversial, and most terrifying documents of the Church were hidden, so that the world might never know the truth. But now, for the first time, that door has been slightly opened. When the researchers entered, what they saw took away their sleep. Can you imagine that here was found Galileo Galilei's letter? In that letter, Galileo wrote with his own hand how the Church tortured him and threatened him with death. The religious leader punished the scientist. These letters are witnesses to the bloody battle between science and religion at that time. But the journey has just begun. The real horror lies deeper. Secret letters from World War II, which were hidden for decades. Pope Pius XII, a controversial name that still divides the Christian world. Where was the Pope when Hitler killed millions of Jews? Why was he silent? There is some astonishing evidence in these secret letters. Some say he was secretly trying to save people. Others claim he was helping Hitler kill the Jews. However, what is written on those pages has not been revealed. What conspiracy are these documents witnessing? Perhaps if all these truths are known, the foundation of the entire Christian faith will shake. Now we will go back further. In the political instability, murder, and conspiracy of Florence in 1530, the biggest artist of the Renaissance, Michelangelo, was hiding in a secret room. Why was he hiding from the Medici family, who ruled Florence? Were they trying to kill him? This small room was completely hidden until 1975, so that no one would know about Michelangelo's secret refuge. The walls were filled with chalk and charcoal sketches, including parts of the human body and many other things that were completely forbidden at that time. The Church had completely forbidden the cutting of dead bodies, but Michelangelo secretly cut dead bodies for research. Are these works the proof of that forbidden gallery? And what else was hidden in that room? Perhaps something that the Church never wanted the world to know. Now let's go even deeper, where the silence of death and darkness have merged. Right beneath St. Peter's Basilica is hidden the Vatican necropolis, a vast underground city called the City of the Dead. From the time of the Roman Empire, people were buried here. But who? Was it just common people, or someone whose burial also had to be kept secret? When excavation began in the mid-20th century, countless graves, mummies, and some symbols were discovered that do not align with the Christian religion. There were idols of various gods, mysterious signs, and strange inscriptions. So, did the early Christians secretly worship other gods? This necropolis is spread over 100 meters, and much of it is still undiscovered. What is hidden in those dark corridors? Perhaps a grave where some terrible secret has been buried forever. However, the most mysterious and terrible part is the Inquisition files of the Middle Ages. That dark chapter when, in the name of the Church, people were tortured, killed, and burned alive. The scientists who were tortured, their names, all the details are in those files. How they were interrogated, what torture methods were used, which popes approved how many death sentences. Why is all this information hidden? Because if these are released, the holy image of the Church will be shattered forever. Now let's talk about a strange and terrifying collection. Mummies are hidden in the Vatican. mummies of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. But the question is, why are the corpses of pagan pharaohs in the holiest place of the Christian religion? Some mummies are almost 4,000 years old. In 1839, Pope Gregory I opened the Egyptian Museum. But what was the real intention? Why was the church so interested in Egyptian civilization? Some researchers claim that the church was looking for ancient Egyptian secret knowledge, which might have existed on this earth long before Christianity. Was some secret information related to these mummies that the church wanted to know? Or were these part of some dark ritual? Right in the middle of St. Peter's Square stands a huge ancient Egyptian obelisk. This 84-foot-high pillar was built by Pharaoh Thutmose II around 1300 BC in honor of the Egyptian sun god Ra. But why is this pagan symbol, which was built for the worship of Egyptian gods, placed right in the middle of the holiest place of the Christian religion? In 1586, Pope Sixtus V first placed it here. But why? Some researchers claim that this obelisk is actually a secret symbol that indicates a secret connection between the church and Egyptian religion, sun worship and Christianity. Is there any relationship between these two that the church never admitted? Then is this obelisk a sign of an ancient secret society? Now let's come to the most mysterious and controversial object in the Christian world, the Shroud of Turin. On this linen cloth, the image of a man is seen, whose body bears marks of wounds and bloodstains. Many believe it is the original shroud of Jesus Christ. But is it really so? A radiocarbon test in 1988 says it is a medieval object. But why does the church not accept that result? What is hidden in the shroud, and how was the image created? Such technology did not exist in the Middle Ages. Some claim that it is actually the image of a Templar knight who possessed secret knowledge. Others say that Leonardo da Vinci created it using his own face. If so, then why? What was the purpose? Is this shroud actually a terrifying hoax or an example of technology that we still haven't understood? Now let's come to the most legendary and mysterious object, the Holy Grail. The cup that Jesus Christ used at the Last Supper. The cup that can grant immortality and cure any disease. For centuries, people have searched for it. Wars have been fought for it. Templar knights supposedly found it, but then secretly hid it. Many claim that an ancient cup kept in the Valencia Cathedral in Spain is the real Holy Grail. But is it really? Or is the real Holy Grail hidden in the Vatican's secret vault? Why has the church never clearly stated which one is real? Now let's go to the most explosive discovery, the Dead Sea Scrolls. These scrolls found in the Qumran caves are 1,000 years old and contain information that questions the foundation of the Christian religion. When they were discovered in 1947, the church immediately wanted to take control of them. Why? Because some things written in these scrolls do not match the Bible. Some sections have not been revealed yet. Yes, this is how 1,000-year-old documents, forbidden knowledge, secret tombs, mysterious shrouds, legendary cups, and ancient texts all combine to make Vatican City a terrifying puzzle. Perhaps even more terrible secrets are still waiting in the dark corridors and locked vaults of the Vatican, which might one day be revealed. And on that day, the whole world will know the real mystery of Christian history. Beneath this holy place are hidden such secret stories that will chill the blood. And perhaps the church wants these secrets to remain hidden in the dark forever.